What's really stopping you from being successful in real estate? All right, guys, let's dive into this one. I'm going to say this. Whatever you're working on, whatever you're doing, there are times where we're going to feel a little bit down. We're going to be struggling, and we have to just keep pushing through this stuff, okay? It doesn't always come instantly, but I'm going to show you 10 things that are really stopping you from being successful. Okay. It's usually not the market. It's usually not the interest rates, your brokerage, your leads, or your competition. Okay. It's the gap between knowing what to do and consistently doing it. And then I would say at volume. Okay. If we're doing it, but it's such a small amount, it's not going to make the difference. We have to be building that up, right? To maximizing our skill set plus opportunities constantly. All right, so let's get into it. Number one, you're simply not talking to enough people. When I have studied and so many agents, I have looked at their schedule first and said, okay, when we go through it, of all of these activities, how many real estate conversations are you actually having? And when they start to track it, they realize, right, the ones that are not doing as well as they want to, they're just simply not talking to enough people. Where another agent that's really successful is always getting those opportunities or chances, right? So the first thing, just just focus on this one thing. Build up. If you're one, we start at one, that's fine. But the minimum standard, and obviously get to two to three and keep improving it. I'm okay with that. Just keep improving it. But we want to get to 10 real estate conversations every single day. More conversations are going to equal more appointments, which are going to equal more contracts. Okay, so just write that down. No matter what, that's what you're going to have every single day. Okay, if you have to build up to it, it's fine. If you're at zero, start at one. But get to the point where you've got one down, and now we're going to two. And I promise you, this is going to move the needle of opportunities. Now, of course, we want to get better at the conversation. We want to get better at all the things that we need to do in it, but truly care about people, have 10 real estate conversations. Right off the bat, you're going to be ahead of so many other agents. Okay. It's going to give you the building blocks and opportunity to win. And if you watch any of my content, which you should, please subscribe, like, jump in my free coaching group. It's in the link, and get in my paid for accountability. If you want to make sure, and then what you could have done on different conversations or a deeper dive, right? Okay, jump in my paid for sure, but set this standard. Okay. Number two, second thing, you keep changing the plan. I remember when I first was coaching with some people, and we'd have a plan, we'd lay it out, and they just did something different. And I'm like, all right, let's see how it goes. It didn't go that well. Okay. So if the plan, let's say, is you're going to do all or as much of your prospecting consistently in the mornings, then that's what I want you to do. The morning time to me is extremely important. And if you stick to the plan that the plan is going to be, right, you're making those calls or activities or whatever's going to happen, right, those conversations as much as possible are happening uh, during the prospecting time of your day, right? Those first 3 or 4 hours of the day. Okay, let's stick to it. Yes, we can make other social media, we can make content, we can go on appointments in the afternoon, right? Tons of other things, but let's not change the plan if we're going to be doing as much prospecting activities as we can in the earliest part of our day to set up the day. Okay, so do not change it. I'm telling you that is extremely important. Um, the morning time for sure is to get out there and have the conversations for almost any business you're in, but especially for real estate, right? Okay, number three, this is another really, really good one that I know this can be hard. Okay. It's hard for everyone at times, but you're waiting to feel motivated. Man, I have worked with a lot of people that they just don't feel like doing it. Just plain and simple. They're waiting to feel motivated. They're trying to watch some things to get them motivated, right? They don't feel like doing it. I mean, it's just a simple truth. But here's the thing. This is what I have seen. People that are successful, they're going to build habits. They're going to build these daily habits, right? Or just do the activity when they feel like it or when they don't. And they just continue to do it to where it becomes a habit, it becomes part of them. And if you don't have the minimum standards of what's going to happen, regardless of what you're in the mood for or to do, you're going to struggle. Okay. So look, we all sometimes don't feel motivated, right? I myself have that happen to me a lot as well. I just do it. Okay. You think every day I wake up going, hey, I want to create YouTube content? No. Okay. But I'm just going to do it anyways, right? The people I coach that win, they do it anyways. So whether you feel motivated or not, you have to push through that and just do it and just keep going. Okay. The energy of doing it will overcome that and you'll be like, oh, I'm so glad I did. And then once we start to have success from it, we understand that, okay, regardless of our motivation or how we're feeling, we're just doing it. Okay. That is a huge one, guys. And we all feel this way. So you're not alone, but just push through. All right. Number four, this one is absolutely powerful in the era we live in. You're consuming more than you're creating. I'm not saying don't consume. Please watch, subscribe. I want you to, but pick the things that are going to be beneficial for you. Hopefully this is. I believe it is based off everything that I've coached. I already know this works, but we just can't watch a million training videos if it's not generating business. Okay. And I'm all for half hour, even an hour of every day trying to get something new or something motivated or something that's going to help you. And we try to do that before and after prospecting, right? Or at lunch or in the evening. Or if it's a second slow, we dedicate the time, not a problem. But for every hour you're learning, right? I'm going to ask you, well, what are you implementing today? What from this can you take away that makes it worth watching? Pick one thing. If you do that, it's worth it. If that's what motivated you, if kind of a refresh of it, totally fine. But if you're just consuming, okay, I would start and say, hey, before you consume, post something to that platform. If you're going to watch TikTok, post something. If you're going to do Instagram, post something. If you're in Facebook or Meta, post something, right? But don't consume more than you're creating because then you're building the following, right? Like I'm building every day, I'm slowly building it. That's fine. I already know where it's going to get to. Okay. But do that as what are you implementing today? Okay. Number five, this one gets us all. Everyone. You're afraid of rejection. All right. You're avoiding reaching out to people, making the calls, putting out the content, right? No one's going to watch it. No one cares. I know. You're not asking for the appointment because they might reject you. Okay. You don't make a video like this because someone's going to criticize it. People are always going to do that. Rejection is part of the math, but let me tell you something. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. Everything. The ones that will take that action, even though they're afraid, and get better and be more consistent and do this at volume, your ROI will get better. It would get to the point where I knew if I had a 5-minute conversation with someone, it was like 90% it was going to be an appointment because I had just done it so many times. And yeah, I might get rejected quickly and it saves me a lot of time when they yell or curse at me and we get off the phone or in a conversation. I'm just totally fine because I'm going to get to the person that is looking and the person I do care about and can help. Okay. Same with dating, right? I'm not going to be afraid to ask someone, right? Same if it's for, recruiting or agent attraction or whatever, brokerage, okay? I'm not going to be afraid to ask someone if I think that can help someone. And that's the same thing. If you're thinking of the value that you're giving, that you truly care and want that, they're not necessarily saying no to you personally, although in some case it can be. It just may not be not right now. And it could just be follow-up. You're going to learn that. And if they do, it's okay. It's totally fine. We're just going to keep going and we're going to find the person that we can help. and that we do care about, right? And that does need what we have to offer. Okay, so don't ever be afraid of it again. That's part of it. Okay, and it's okay. All right, number six, you don't follow up enough, right? Agents are constantly looking for new leads. We love to be this hunter. We want the easy deal, right? But we could be sitting on 100 people we already know. Your database might be your biggest untapped lead source, and follow up, right, is a business model. Okay, that's part of what we do. And I know it can be frustrating because we want everything right now. And if it doesn't happen, we kind of move on to the next one we hope is going to happen. But I just had a great client that I coach, amazing, had been following up with someone that he did not get the listing, a $1 million plus listing that he really wanted. They went to another person that had a little bit more social media presence, had a larger team, was doing a lot more volume, but for whatever reason, she didn't get it done. She didn't sell the home, they had to rent it. He continued to stay in contact and followed up. Okay. In fact, he even made a video of the property to try to help them. I mean, it was amazing. Okay. Then he's continued to reach out and follow up. And what happens? They now are thinking of selling it because of his follow up and effort. Guess who gets that opportunity? Now he gets that opportunity to sell that $1 million listing, right? Great job on that follow up. Okay, if you're watching this, you know who you are. So keep going. We keep following up, right? I remember having a board of everywhere where they're at. When's the last follow up I did, and when is the next one I have scheduled? And if it was a hot or medium person, I had it on my whiteboard. Okay, now, yeah, you can have it on the notes and have a system to follow up. Don't let these fall through the crack. Someone else will follow up and will get it. Okay, I know this is frustrating. I know you hate when that happens, right? I do too. But from right now, from today forward, write it out. Okay, and you're hot and warm, put it on a board. When's the last time you followed up, and when is the next plan to follow up? Do this, and I promise you, you're going to get more opportunities, chances, and it will pay off over time. But you've got to have a system of it. Okay, all of your past clients quarterly, the top ones you have once a month, maybe that top 10% that's right, giving you referrals. Get a system in place and do it. Okay, number seven. This one gets a lot of people. You're busy instead of productive. Yeah, you show me what you're doing every day, and it looks great. You're doing logos, CRM tweaking, Canva, creating custom email, scrolling, you're consuming content all day. But is what I'm doing right now really going to create a conversation appointment, a contractor referral? If it is, great, do it. If it isn't, okay, I would be trying to set appointments the best I can. Now, yes, if I have something that's going to lead to those, okay, I can have some small amount of time that I'm dedicating every day. I get it. There can always be a 10 to 20% for that. But I would do that on the extra time when I can't contact people normally, right? I'd be doing that in the morning. Okay, I'd be going a little bit early for that kind of activity and stuff if possible. But now if it's going to lead to something, okay. But don't just be busy, be productive. And the more efficiently you get of being as productive as you can every day, you will suddenly see, right, those numbers. That hockey stick will go up with the money you're actually making, right? The success, the chances, the opportunities. That's really where you want to be spending your time. And I know most people, yeah, but I'm busy doing this and this. Yes, but it's the wrong things. Okay, and that's usually one of the easiest fixes when I see what you're doing. And when you jump into coaching with me, I'm going to ask you, what are you doing every day? Let me look at it. And we're going to make some adjustments, or you're going to have to say, why are you doing this at this time? Because we like doing this at this time, because we don't want to do the work part at this time, right? Or we don't want to do what's really going to move the needle, because sometimes that is a little more challenging. But guess what we got to do? We got to make that adjustment, right? Don't just be busy. I want you to be productive. Okay. All right. Number eight, I see this one a lot. You're trying to be perfect. I don't make calls because I don't have the perfect script. Okay. I don't want to do that. My website's not perfect. I don't want to send people there for this. I don't want to film YouTube because I made this slight mistake at the beginning. Dude, I make them all the time. I don't care. I'm just gonna go. I'm human. People, if you like me, you're gonna watch it. If not, you're not gonna watch anyways. Okay, I'm gonna do my best, but that's it. I'm going. I'm gonna do my best over time. It's gonna get better. I don't need a perfect video, right? We film something, we're gonna post it. Just go, just do it. It will become better. Execution beats procrastination. I'd rather you just doing something. And let me tell you something. You will improve over time by doing that activity. Just post it. Just make the calls. Even if you're gonna not get the appointment, I'm okay getting the reps in. You're going to improve and you're going to get better. And I don't want someone to have to be perfect. We're striving for that. We want perfect calls. I remember watching something on, I believe it was like some YouTube content on Tom Brady and how many perfect throws he had a year. It was some low number. I was like, really? Right? A perfect play where he read it, dropped back, made a perfect throw. It rarely happened, right? Yeah, there was some plays, but he was just doing the reps, right? He was practicing all the time, but he didn't have to be perfect. And if a lot of people consider him, right, the GOAT, at least at quarterback, okay, certainly there's arguments to be made, but I'm just saying he's at least considered in that conversation if he isn't it. He's saying he doesn't have hardly any perfect throws the whole year, perfect plays. He's just trying to do as best he can. So don't let that stop you. Don't let this, where it has to be perfect, stop you, right? Make that YouTube video every week. Do your social media posts every day. Okay, make those calls every day. Reach out. If you're not sure how, get in my paid group. I'll give you something great that you can help, that you can reach out every single day and show me. And it's like really not that hard, but you can build something so that things are coming to you over time. Okay? Don't restrict yourself that you can only be perfect. No one's perfect, right? That does this job is very hard to be perfect every single time. Yeah, they're really good. You get really good. And you can have moments of that. But if you're letting that hold you back from improving, then I say you need to challenge yourself even more, right? Set a higher goal then. Okay. Next, you have no accountability. Who knows how many calls you made? Did you make one? Man, I remember coaching someone even just a few months ago. Didn't want to report in. Okay. Well, they don't give me an update of what's going on each day. Well, I already know what's happening. You're not giving an update because you don't want to be accountable, because you don't want to hear it from me of what's going on. Yeah. And then you wonder why you're not as successful. Well, guess what? Being accountable, right? Skin in the game, when you're paying for something, you're more likely to do it. I remember when I tried to coach first two people for free. They didn't do it. They didn't do anything I asked, right? And I was killing it with people. I was killing it with myself. Well, man, did that change the first time I had a client and they're paying money and they are now accountable because I'm on them and I am making sure it happens with everyday updates. I think it was daily coaching. This was no joke. And I was determined, and we did. We took it from 2 deals to 8 deals, first month of me coaching them. They were accountable because every day they had to check in. They had to give me the midday updates of where they're at, how many appointments set, how everything, right? And then we were skill building. Had to practice this, practice that, because they knew I was going to go over it the next day. Okay, that made a difference, right? That made a difference. When you're not accountable, you can do whatever you want. And guess what? Most people do when we can do whatever we want. They don't do what they should be doing. It's because they want to do what they want to do. And if they were already doing right the things they need to be, they would be already at that success point. But they're not where they want to be. Guarantee I can make you better. Guarantee it. No matter who it is. I've never seen where it hasn't, right? Because what will happen is you say, yeah, coaching's not for me because you don't want to do this stuff, and which I get, right? Maybe you just don't want to. You just want that freedom. You don't care. But don't come to me later when you haven't had the success because I would ask you, well, why aren't you doing these things, these activities? Oh, I don't know. I got okay. Having that accountability, coach, partner, whatever, is so important. Okay, reach out to me if you want one-on-one. We could do that, or paid, or at least free. But I promise you, you'll improve pretty quickly. But track your numbers, right? How many conversations you have today, how many follow-ups, some appointments, contracts, closings, how many social media posts, how much content, right? And of course, this is going to help you. This is absolutely going to help you. The moment you decide, okay, Frank's right, I'm going to start tracking this. I'm going to get accountability partner. I'm going to coach with him. Let's just see if it improves it. It will improve. Okay, because now you are accountable. All right, and number 10, and this is another one from my mentor that told me about because I was busting it out. Right, I think I had like 1,000 real estate conversations like in a year about agent attraction. Right, I'm at EXP, so if anyone wants to find out about it, just reach out to me. But this could be for any organization you're doing, right? And I mean, remember, I'm coming from cold calling background, so this is really not that hard. But I'm always frustrated because I want to be more. And this person's absolutely killing it, right? And he's like, look, it's just time plus consistency. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, the reason I'm ahead of you or whatever, or I've just been doing this longer and just more consistently. And he's right. All of these activities, I promise you, are just time plus consistency. Just the longer we go and the more consistent we are, these things build. When people ask me, "Oh my gosh, how'd you get, your Facebook group at almost, 75,000? I think it's closing in on 80,000 people in your group." Time plus consistency, right? I'm always posting. I'm always trying to help. I'm always, adding people in. It just takes time plus content. Same thing. How do you grow this or that? It's the same thing. Time plus consistency. Just keep going, right? Just start with one call one day. Just do one today. If you're watching this, just do one. Okay, then get to two tomorrow. Because when we don't see immediate results, what do? We quit, right? We don't keep working out. If we don't see our weight loss or we don't see improve, we stop. We make a couple calls, we're done. We ask for referrals, then you give it to us, I'm done, right? We ask someone out, they say, no, I'm done. Okay, you can do that, but let me tell you, real estate rewards what? Repetition and compounding. Time plus consistency. Just keep going. So, for the next, here's a quick challenge. For the next 90 days, okay, please make sure you like and subscribe. Put at least one thing you're going to do. Let's just do something easy. Every day, just, hey, 10 conversations, 10 follow-ups, ask for appointments, ask for at least one referral, create one piece of content, improve one skill. Keep going, repeat. Okay? This is what is going to absolutely help you win. And get an accountability partner. Okay? If you need someone, use me. Do this challenge. I'm good. Okay? I have so many people sending me their stuff each day. It's fine. It's just another person. Let's see if you're going to do it. I'd rather you win. I want you to win. In fact, if you're watching, I need you to win. Don't watch and not take action. Watch and take action. Okay, then let me know how it goes. Let me know what your plans are. All right, guys. Hopefully you like this. Subscribe to it. Jump in the free group or the paid coaching. Or if you need help, reach out to me one-on-one. Or if you're interested, just want to see what would be like partnering with me here, that's fine. I'm at EXP, but there's so many different ways that you can win. You don't have to be at that, but if you want to take a look, take a look. All right, guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Crush the rest of your day. Get after it. I hope this motivates you. I really want you to do great. We will talk to you on the next one. Take care.